I think I may have accidentally discovered an S tier art exercise, especially for people who are struggling with art block. Do you see these two little blobs right here? They are gonna be the star of the show for this video. If you wanna do this with me, feel free. Get some markers. The brand does not matter. I just had these since middle school. They are pretty decrepit. And get a fine liner. Also, the brand does not matter. You can even get a ballpoint pen. Now let me explain what the exercise is and why it's so good. The point of this exercise is that you put down a completely randomized blob of marker, and then with the fine liner, you're supposed to outline it and make a character out of it. Does not have to be a character though. You can even make an object, like if you see a vase, for example, in a blob you put down, you can draw that. I just chose characters because I like drawing silly little guys. In this particular one, for whatever reason, I just saw a monkey, and I'm guessing this monkey is a samurai because he has like a little thing back there, like a sword or something. I have no idea. That's just what I saw. You know, when you were a kid, I used to always see little cracks in the walls and then make up characters in my mind out of those cracks in the walls. Did anyone else used to do that, or am I just a weirdo? So I think that's where this exercise is kind of stemming from. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does this. I often found your imagination is at its most powerful when you have limitations. And in this exercise, you are pretty limited, both in the materials you are using and in the idea, because you have to somehow look at this random thing on your paper and just turn it into something that actually makes sense. Or at least try to. Even if you fail, doesn't really matter, at least you put a pen to paper, I guess. Sometimes that's all that matters, is just showing up. So don't be too hard on yourself if your first few tries look like shit. They don't call it a brain dump for no reason. Apart from curing art block, if you're a character designer, this exercise is amazing for you too. If you're fresh out of ideas for new characters, these shapes can help you come up with such interesting designs that have never been seen before. Speaking of which, I think our monkey is pretty much completed. I'll give him a solid 5 out of 10. Moving on to the second blob character. This one, for some reason, really screamed frog and cog. Now stay with me. That little thing on the side kind of looks like a cog in the machines, you know? So I thought, why not turn this frog into a little mechanic? Bob the Builder has been real quiet since this froggy dropped. I think I'm gonna name him Reginald, or Reggie for short. I love that little existential crisis I just had there. It's to be expected with this challenge, don't worry about it. If you meant to ask me what that is, how about you tell me? I don't know. Also, he has a scarf. Yeah, he has a scarf for some reason. Look, I don't know, man. I just be out here. That's what's so fun about this challenge. You can literally do whatever you want. There's no reason. The reason doesn't have to be extravagant. He just has a scarf because he wants to. Also, I really like his little hand here. He's holding a comically large super glue. Now his leg is a little bit deformed, but we can say that that's because he carries around very heavy stuff, so his feet got flat. He's very strong, don't mess with him. He may be short, but he packs a punch. Watching this video back while I'm doing the voiceover is so fun, seeing how I just randomly turned that shape into Reginald over here. And despite being an artist, it will never not be fascinating to me how I just managed to come up with this stuff. And this exercise, if I implement it, it's going to make it even better, which is why I wanted to share it with you all. I can't wait to see what you guys create with this technique. If you're down, you can join my Discord server and post it there. We have a channel dedicated specifically to your guys' art, and it's free to join, by the way. By sharing your art, you get a chance to get mentioned in my Instagram story at the beginning of each month. For additional tutorials and exclusive content, you can hop over to my Patreon. I would really appreciate your guys' support there because it allows me to keep doing this. I'll leave a link to everything I mentioned in the description so you can check it out yourself and see if you're interested. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Make sure you leave a comment telling me which one of these characters is your favorite. Here are some of my other personal favorites. I think this guy looks like an Irvin. This is Charlie. A weird assassin sparrow. I am definitely a huge fan of Reggie. I think he may be my favorite. This is Billy, the farmer, I guess. And of course, how can we ever ignore Sebastian without the K? Leave out the K, or else he will KO you. The gentle giant, as well as of course Ricky. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye!